Welcome to College Sport Check for this Saturday, March 12th, and we're going to update you on the scores from Friday and also the schedule that's set up for Saturday. A couple final scores too today so far, so we're going to keep it on the roll as the College Sport Check rolls on with the postseason patrol on duty. College Sport Check. Scores and schedules. Well, first we'll start with the scores from Friday, March 11th. Dayton defeating Richmond 69-54. Temple over South Florida 79-62. Michigan over Indiana 72-69. Texas A&M defeats Florida 72-66. Connecticut over Cincinnati 104-97. Purdue over Illinois 89-58. St. Joseph's over George Washington 86-80. LSU defeats Tennessee 84-75. Jackson State over Mississippi Valley State 74-68. Old Dominion over Western Kentucky 89-77. Louisiana Lafayette defeats South Alabama 90-68. Stephen F. Austin over Houston Baptist 104-68. Hampton over Savannah State 89-55. Michigan State defeats Ohio State 81-54. Middle Tennessee over Marshall 99-90. Akron over Bowling Green 80-66. Villanova over Providence 76-68. VCU over UMass 85-70. Kentucky defeats Alabama 85-59. Kansas over Baylor 70-66. North Carolina defeats Notre Dame 75-47. Tulane over Houston 72-69. Texas Arlington over Texas State 72-63. Texas A&M CC over Sam Houston State 79-66. South Carolina State defeats Norfolk State 67-65. Weber State over North Dakota 83-78. Maryland over Nebraska 97-86. West Virginia defeats Oklahoma 69-67. Memphis over Tulsa 89-67. Virginia over Miami, Florida 73-68. Seton Hall over Xavier 87-83. Buffalo over Ohio 88-74. New Mexico State defeats UMKC 78-64. Davidson over St. Bonaventure 90-86. Oregon over Arizona 95-89. San Diego State defeats Nevada 67-55. Georgia over South Carolina 65-64. Southern University over Texas Southern. Southern State matchup. Southern University defeats Texas Southern 81-73. Hawaii over UC Santa Barbara 88-76. Montana over Idaho 81-72. Fresno State over Colorado State 64-56. Cal State Bakersfield over Seattle 72-47. And Utah defeats California 82-78. Alright, so some games are underway as we speak. Some games have already wrapped up, so we'll keep track here as the scores come in, and we'll keep you update from time to time. We'll kind of do it on call, so as we get all the scores in, then we'll come back on the air and do another update either today or tomorrow as we continue on in March Madness, or are we allowed to say that? Postseason college basketball. Okay, so here are two scores so far. The big one, I gotta say, is the Seawolves defeating the Catamounts. Stony Brook defeating Vermont today 80-74. And Long Beach State defeats UC Irvine 77-72. So here are the games on tap for today. Right now, Dayton and St. Joseph's are playing. That game started at 1:30, so it's about 2:06 right now, podcast time on Saturday afternoon. On tap for 2 o'clock this afternoon, it's Louisiana Lafayette and Arkansas Little Rock. That's over on ESPN3. Then at 2:30, it's Old Dominion and Middle Tennessee, and that's over on Fox Sports 1. 3 o'clock, Connecticut and Temple, ESPN2. At 3:25, Georgia and Kentucky, ESPN. 3:30, Maryland and Michigan State, CBS. And then at 4 o'clock, it's Davidson and VCU on the CBS Sports Network. At 4:30, Texas Arlington and Louisiana Monroe, ESPN 3. 5 o'clock, Tulane and Memphis, the Tigers and the Green Wave, Memphis hosting Tulane. 5 o'clock, ESPN 2. Seton Hall and Villanova, 5:30 on Fox. 6 o'clock, West Virginia and Kansas, ESPN. Fresno State and San Diego State on CBS at 6 o'clock. Aztec fans. Southern University and Jackson State at 6:30. That's over on ESPNU. At 7:30, it's Buffalo and Akron, ESPN 2. 8:45, Montana and Weber State, ESPNU. Then at 9 o'clock, it's Virginia and North Carolina, and that's on ESPN. 9:30, Texas A&M, CC, and Stephen F. Austin. That would be the Islanders and the Lumberjacks. 9:30, ESPN 2. 10 o'clock, it's Utah and Oregon on Fox Sports 1. And at 11 o'clock, it's Cal State, Bakersfield, and New Mexico State, the Roadrunners and the Aggies. That's 11 o'clock, ESPNU. And then at 11:30, it's the Long Beach State 49ers and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. 11:30, ESPN2. Alright, so that's going to do it. This is the home of the scores and the schedules, College Sport Check, Spreaker.com and at APodRadio.com, home of American Podcasting, APODRadio.com, live and on-demand podcast, available for your leisure. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for today. Podcast time is March 12th, and it is 2:09 from the Skybox Podcasting Center in New York. This has been College Sport Check.